To increase the versatility of your Ingersoll Rand Smooth Drum Vibratory Soil Compaction Unit, a PadfootShellKit has been developed. This video will show the one-man PadfootShellKit installation and removal process using an SD100 ProPack Soil Compaction Unit. Kits are available for all IR 4 to 12-ton units. All of the kits are available from your distributor as an option. First and foremost, appropriate safety practices should be observed at all times. These safety practices include the use of safety glasses and adherence to common safety procedures, which should include safety practices pertaining to your specific location and situation. It is recommended that you secure an area in front of the unit for installation and removal. Lifting equipment should have sufficient capacity for lifting the drum shell and hardware. Take note of the lifting height to ensure that the drum shell will clear the unit, and check for overhead power lines or other obstructions. When attaching chains or straps, examine them closely to ensure that they are free from defects. Ingersoll Rand recommends that new hardware be obtained from your local distributor for a reinstallation of a shell kit. In order to perform this procedure safely and efficiently, we recommend that you have access to the following tools: basic sockets and wrenches, along with a torque wrench for scraper bar and shell installation and removal, Loctite number 271 for threaded fasteners, 4 6-inch C-clamps, and a suitable lifting device such as a 3,000-pound auto crane with appropriate straps or chains. Before beginning the installation process, ensure that you have the proper hub to drive the PadfootShellKit. To determine if you have the proper hub, you must check the bolt configuration. If your hub is a 12-bolt pattern, you will need to upgrade to a heavy-duty hub. Once you have the correct hub, place the unit on a work area that is level and stable. Rope off the area with approximately 15 feet of workspace in front of and behind the unit. Using the appropriate tools, loosen and remove the smooth drum scraper bar with its attaching hardware using the auto crane or other appropriate lifting device. Attach the smooth scraper bar to the front of the unit. It is important that the drum is free of debris prior to the installation of a shell kit. Remove debris from the drum using a push broom or, if necessary, a scraping device. To start the installation, locate the shell segment and securely attach the straps or chains. Place the shell onto the drum and line up the edge of the shell with the edge of the drum. Keep clear of pinch points. Clamp the shell onto the drum with 2 C-clamps, placing them at the 10 o'clock position if you are rolling the machine forward, or at the 2 o'clock position if you are rolling the machine backward. Once the clamps are tight, slowly roll the unit forward or backward as applicable until the shell is at the bottom of the drum. Remove debris from the drum using a push broom or, if necessary, a scraping device. Locate the second shell segment and place it onto the drum using the same procedure as the first section. Equally align the spacing between the top and bottom halves and align the edges of the shell with the edge of the drum. Apply Loctite 271 to the bolts and insert a bolt through each of the 4 corners. As you tighten the shell's bolts in a clockwise rotation, ensure that the alignment and spacing remains consistent. Once the shell is in the appropriate position, apply Loctite 271 to the remaining center bolts and tighten. After the 4 center bolts have been tightened, retighten the 4 corner bolts as necessary. Using a torque multiplier, tighten all bolts to the proper torque value found on the drawing included with the kit. To complete the installation, replace the scraper bar with individual scraper plates using the attaching hardware previously removed. Position each scraper plate to 1/2 inch from the drum. Another scraper plate may be used to set the 1/2 inch gap. Apply Loctite number 271 to the bolts and torque all bolts to the proper torque value found on the drawing included with the kit. After 15 hours of operation, re-torque the shell bolts to prevent slippage. To remove the shell kit, ensure that the work area is level and stable and has been roped off with approximately 15 feet of workspace in front of and behind the unit. Position the unit so the top half of the shell kit can be lifted off of the unit. Using the appropriate tools, loosen the Padfoot scraper plates and attaching hardware and remove the scraper plates. Once the scraper plates have been removed, remove the bolts from the top shell kit. Using the auto crane or appropriate lifting device, remove the top half of the shell kit and place it in its desired location. Remove the clamps from the drum and drive the unit approximately 15 feet forward or backward as applicable. When the second half of the shell kit is on top of the drum, remove the shell kit. If necessary, use a pry bar to loosen the shell kit from the drum. Once the shell kit has been removed, remove the smooth drum scraper bar from the front of the unit and install it in its original position. Position the smooth drum scraper 1/2 inch from the drum. Use one of the scraper plates to set the gap between the scraper bar and the drum. Apply Loctite number 271 to the bolts and torque the bolts to the proper torque value. For more information on this procedure, contact us at 1-800-227-0573.